So I I wanted to talk about something that you know that they say like gang stalkers say. Uh, they say that that my mom likes to tell me, you know, oh, you were never supposed to be a mom. I'm like, okay, for the longest time I was like, I believed her, because you, like, I don't know, if somebody tells me something I kind of low-key believe them, like, I take criticism, right? But then my mom was just like, oh yeah, you were never supposed to be a mom. And then she said that to me after I became a TI. And I'm like, yeah, okay, mom. Like, I was like, yeah, I didn't believe, I was like, it's your mom. I didn't know when she was my handler at that time. And I was like, oh man, I did something wrong. But then I was like, now that I'm like, fully aware that she's my handler and she's like always talking shit about me. And I can hear her talking shit about my daughter now too. Her own granddaughter, by the way. Her blood granddaughter. You know what's so sad? My mom and I share the same eyebrows, we share the same nose, and then a lot of facial features that we look alike, kind of. And my daughter, we share the same features too. And then imagine, we all three of us kind of look alike, and guess who's inducing the 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 harm? My mom. The person we inherited our nose from, our eyebrows from, a lot of shit that we have like facial features, but those are the most prominent. And then we also have the same dimples. We have the same dimples. All three of us have the same dimples. And then that's like generational trauma. Like, my mom hurt me, now she wants to hurt my daughter too. She doesn't she doesn't care that we have we have the same blood. She doesn't care. She just cares about herself. And instead of being a nurturing mom that she should be, she hurts. And I have to listen to that. And as a mom, I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? I tell them, do you want this in your mouth, bro? Do you want this in your mouth? I've been told I hit hard. But like, nobody should go through what I go through. And then like, listen to people talk about your kids. That's like the top fastest way to make anybody mad, bro. Top fastest way. And then they're like, oh yeah, they always tell you that my daughter is like me, and I'm like, bro, a TI, you want my daughter, no. But yeah, mom, she says, like, she told me, I remember she told me, oh, that I should have never been a mom. And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, damn, you know what? I should have never been a TI. Had I never been, had I never been a TI, I, I would never had somebody say something to me like that because I was a good person. Like my little sister, like, I didn't know I was gonna be a TI, but my little sister, my baby little sister, bro, she was like my daughter, bro. I spoil her so much, and because we looked alike, and I was like, bro, that's my twin. I love her, my little sister, and my little sister trusts me more than her own mother, because, and it's that's because, and my mom used to hate me for that, and I'm like, no, that's because I'm just like a nurturing person. I was like, I'm gonna be the best sister they will ever had because I always wanted a older sister. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be the best sister ever. And then yeah, like, and I thought she looked like my sister, kind of looked like me at that time. She looked like me, and then yeah, I was like, bro, that's my daughter, bro. And my mom hated that. I'm like, bro, why would you get mad if you know I'm treating them well? She's just bad. I'm like, bro, it's just that you don't. She's not a patient person. She's not a nurturing mother. But now she wants to come and make me a TI and tell me that I should have never been a mother. You know what? I shouldn't have never been a TI. And you know what's worse? A Ti mother that has her kids under attack, and what can she do? Nothing. I go out to the police, and they're all here giggling at my thoughts. They think this is a fucking joke. But yeah, you know what? Shouldn't have been a Ti. I never been in this situation, you know. But but yeah, that's what I shouldn't have been, you know. A Ti. I am a. I always been, you know. Well, people tell me, you know, you're a good person, Kate. You know, they tell me, and it's not me, you know, concluding that. I have people say, yeah, you are a good person, you know. You are a good sister, you know. She, even my mom would say, oh my God, you are like a. It's because my sister looks like me, and I just would see her, and I'd be like, Kate, that's Kate, you know, and I just be like, I gotta treat her well, and you know, and I wanted. I was like I said, I was wanting an older sister, and I would be like, I'm gonna be the best sister ever, and not that they didn't have a dad, and so I'll be like, dude, they need me, you know, they, and so that's why I was like so good to them, because I was like, bro, these kids need me, and I'm gonna be the best sister ever. But yeah, my mom, she's just not ready for that, you know. You like to say I should have never been a mom. I should have never been a Ti. That's the that's the that's the real thing you should have said to me. I shouldn't have never done this to you, Kate. I'm sorry. That's what you should have said to me. And you should have said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm hurting you so much you want to kill yourself. I'm sorry I'm attacking your kids. But she's always wants to play the victim in the situation she's created. But yeah, I should have been a mom, but I never should have been a Ti.